that my grandson is overseer over. I'm just thankful to God. First, I give an honor to God, Pastor Radford, pulpit guest, MC, and this lovely congregation.
Oh, yes.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce the song and present to others the speaker of the hour. He was born and reared in Crockett, Arkansas.
That's all right. Go ahead, Mom.
Finished high school there and college in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. He did 2 years in the Marines.
All right.
He taught in the school system and other different things. I tried to get him to tell me something, but he wouldn't tell me. He just said, I'm a born-again child.
That's all right, yeah.
But he's the second child of 4 children and was the mischievous. Because he was always into something. Always trying to fix something. Tearing up the good stuff out of here. Thank the Lord for it, though.
Amen. Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord.
Without all his mischievous, he was a good boy. And he could find a way to love everybody.
Amen.
The old, the young, the bad, the good, the mentally retarded, everybody he had love.
All right.
And he didn't want to see nobody mistreated.
All right.
But he happened to drive his daddy to a business meeting one night. And when he came in, he said, Mama, I will never be a preacher. They couldn't give me nothing to be. I'd do anything before I preach. He said, I don't know how Daddy stay with me. And then he looked around and heard me. He said, Daddy, how do you stay with me? He said, son, if you get in you what I got in me, you'll stay with me. He said, because you know why?
Yes.
He said, if God is for me,
Yeah. That's the word of God. Bless the Lord.
he said, that's all right, Daddy. But I wouldn't be a preacher. I'd be anything but a preacher.
Yes, Lord.
But you know, the years passed on.
All right now.
And one night late, about 1 o'clock,
Take your time.
he called. He said, Daddy, I've been called in the ministry. He said, you what? He said, I've been called into the ministry. He said, what you mean? He said, I've been called to preach. He said, son, are you all right? He said, yes, son. He said, what's bothering you? He said, I got to preach. He said, don't tell nobody else that. You just go back and pray over it. And ask God, is that your call? He said, when you sure, call me back. He called back the next day. And he said, Daddy, I called back to tell you. When I called you last night, I was sure. I was sure of the call. He said, I'm still sure. He said, I know what God wants me to do. He said, well, I tell you, call your pastor. So he called Reverend Jackson. Reverend Jackson talked to him and he said, son, you're ready. And that was about Tuesday night. And he said, can you come down Thursday night? He said, yes, sir. He said, well, come down, I'll preach it. He came to New Bethel, preached his first service there. And he's been preaching.
Yes, Lord. Yeah.
Thank you, Lord. But you know, I thought about Paul. Because he just wouldn't be a preacher. But he like Paul. He didn't know the power God had.
All right.
So he turned him around. And when he turned him around, I don't know if he said like Paul or no, Lord, what would you have me to do? But I know he's been trying to preach ever since. And the thing about it, he's a chosen vessel.
Amen. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
And his family man.
Yeah.
He's got a lovely wife and 3 beautiful children. And the proud pastor of New Bethel Baptist Church. Because I'm going to let him further introduce himself. So the next voice you hear after the song will be that of Reverend Jesse L. Radford Jr., my son,
Yes.
in whom I will